Ever wondered how to make authentic tom yum soup at home? Today we're diving into the rich culinary culture of Thailand, exploring the origins of this iconic dish. Tom yum soup, a fragrant blend of lemongrass, galangal, and kaffir lime leaves, embodies the heart and soul of Thai cuisine. We'll need these main ingredients, along with a few others, to bring this beloved soup to life. So, grab your apron and get ready. Prepare to embark on a culinary journey to Thailand, right from your kitchen. To make your own tom yum soup, you'll need the following ingredients. First up, we've got lemongrass, about 2 stalks should do. This will give our soup that distinctive citrusy flavor. Then we need 4 kaffir lime leaves torn into pieces to add a burst of freshness. Next, we'll need a piece of galangal. This root, similar to ginger, will give our soup a unique earthy kick. Now, let's turn up the heat with 2 bird's eye chilies. These will give our soup a spicy tang that's hard to resist. Then, we'll add 2 tablespoons each of fish sauce and lime juice for that quintessential Thai sweet and sour taste. A teaspoon of sugar will help balance out the flavors. For the main event, we'll need about 200 grams of prawns and a can of straw mushrooms. These will add texture and protein to our soup. Finally, a handful of coriander will add a fresh finishing touch. Now that we've gathered our ingredients, it's time to start cooking. First things first, let's get our broth ready. A good tom yum soup starts with a flavorful broth. It's the heart and soul of this dish, so we want to make sure we get it just right. The first step in preparing the broth is boiling water. This may sound simple enough, but it's a crucial part of the process. The water serves as the canvas on which we'll paint our flavors. Once we have our water boiling, it's time to add our aromatic ingredients: lemongrass, kaffir lime leaves, galangal, and chilies. Each of these ingredients contributes a unique flavor profile to the broth, creating a symphony of tastes that's just irresistible. The lemongrass introduces a citrusy, slightly sweet flavor that's truly refreshing. The kaffir lime leaves, on the other hand, lend a strong floral citrus flavor that's distinctively Thai. The galangal, a relative of ginger, adds a spicy kick and an earthy aroma. And of course, the chilies, they bring the heat. They add a punch of spiciness that makes this soup truly sing. Now, here's where patience comes in. Once we've added all our ingredients to the boiling water, we need to reduce the heat and let it simmer. This isn't a step to rush. The simmering process allows the flavors from our ingredients to really meld together and infuse the water, transforming it into a rich aromatic broth. It's a slow dance of flavors, a gentle extraction that results in a broth that's brimming with taste. Remember, the key here is low and slow. We want to coax those flavors out, not force them. So let it simmer, let the flavors mingle and get to know each other. It's this simmering process that really makes the difference in a good tom yum soup. Pay attention to the aroma. It should be fragrant, filling your kitchen with a tantalizing scent that promises a bowl of soup that's both comforting and exciting. With our flavorful broth ready, we can now move on to the next step. It's time to bring our tom yum soup to life. With our broth simmering and our ingredients prepared, we're ready to start shaping our soup. Let's start by adding the prawns and the straw mushrooms. These prawns, pink and succulent, will infuse our broth with a rich, briny flavor, while the straw mushrooms will add a delightful earthy note. As they cook, these ingredients will release their unique flavors into the broth, deepening its complexity. Now, while our prawns and mushrooms are mingling with the broth, let's talk about seasoning. The beauty of tom yum soup lies in its balance of flavors. It's sour, salty, and just a touch sweet, a harmony that we'll achieve through the use of fish sauce, lime juice, and sugar. Fish sauce, a staple in Thai cuisine, will give our soup its umami depth. Just a splash will do. Too much, and it may overpower the other flavors. Next, we'll add lime juice. The tartness of the lime will cut through the richness of the broth, adding a refreshing sour note. Lastly, we'll sprinkle in some sugar. Not too much, just enough to balance out the acidity of the lime and the saltiness of the fish sauce. And here's a tip. Don't be afraid to adjust the seasoning to your taste. If you prefer your soup a bit more sour, add more lime juice. If you want it saltier, add a bit more fish sauce. Cooking is all about personal preference, and the best cook is the one who knows their own palate. But remember, when adjusting the seasoning, always add in small increments. It's easier to add more than to take away. Now, let our soup simmer for a few more minutes, allowing the flavors to meld together. The aroma wafting from the pot should be a heady mix of sour, salty, and sweet, a tantalizing preview of the taste explosion that awaits. Our tom yum soup is almost ready. There's just one final touch needed. The final step in our culinary journey is to serve the soup. Now, this is the moment we've all been waiting for. The rich and aromatic tom yum soup is ready to be ladled into our bowls. With a gentle hand and a heart full of anticipation, let's scoop out generous helpings of this vibrant soup. You'll see the beautiful colors dancing around in your bowl. The reds, the greens, the yellows. It's a feast for the eyes as well as the palate. Now let's not forget the garnishing. A little fresh coriander on top can do wonders. It adds a pop of green that contrasts beautifully with the vibrant hues of the soup, and its fresh, citrusy flavor complements the soup's spicy, tangy notes. Just sprinkle a handful of chopped coriander on top and you're all set. And what's a good meal without the perfect pairing? Tom yum soup is incredibly versatile and pairs well with a variety of dishes. For a true Thai experience, pair it with some steamed jasmine rice or pad Thai. If you're feeling adventurous, why not try it with a side of Thai-style grilled chicken or crispy spring rolls? The possibilities are endless and the choice is all yours. And there you have it, a bowl of authentic homemade tom yum soup. Enjoy your meal.